Welcome back to Colorado and Company. Earlier, we had a chance to talk to Matt Robbins. He is with Community Connections Manager for Jeffco Open Space. And at the top of the show, we talked about even though it's winter, you still want us to be on the lookout to prevent wildfires. I mean, that's just amazing that we have to be concerned of wildfires during the winter time.
It is. It's actually pretty unfortunate. But what we're up against here is these warm weathers, particularly here in the Front Range, and then folks going outside. The number one thing we're seeing out in Jeffco Open Space is actually folks having illegal campfires and then not extinguishing them. So what, for us it's surprising, but how many people don't understand what it means to take and put a fire dead out? Okay,
well, explain to me, how do we ensure that our campfire is dead out?
Sure. So we've tried to simplify it as much as possible. It really comes down to 3 steps. It's about hydration. You want to drown it out. Put a lot of water on it. You want to stir it, and you want to repeat. And people think, oh, it's just poured some water on there. My coals, they're not hot anymore. We can walk away. The reality is you need to put water on it, drown it out, stir it. And as long as it's making that hissing sound, a popping sound, or any smoke, you need to repeat that again and again.
Drown, stir, repeat. Easy enough. Okay, I got that. Is it just our campfires that we have to be concerned of starting wildfires?
Well, they're not, unfortunately. We've seen a number of things, and I mentioned at the top of the show, we have actually had 4 pretty significant fires just since the beginning of this year. A couple of them were in one of our urban parks at North Crown Hill, but then we've seen our first fire of the year was actually started by what we thought at first was a cigarette butt that was thrown out, but later found that it was actually a marijuana pipe.
Oh, come on, you guys.
It's unfortunate, but the reality is that individual, for whatever reason, needed to dispose of it, threw it into the grass, it was dry, walked away, and then that extinguished a fire. It began a fire.
Matt, give me more tips on wildfire safety.
Well, there's lots. I think what we've seen already even today, and now that we're outside, understand your surroundings. Be a good steward. If it's windy out, understand what that means and how you can spread those ashes and those embers and start fires.
I mean, who throws a cigarette butt out the window anymore, much less a pipe? I mean, come on, people, it's the simple things. Yeah. What should we do when we see smoke?
Well, just like in the summertime, I think you need to identify the smoke and you need to call. You need to call 911. You need to be active about that. But we want to also remind folks that when they call, they have to be, the more information you can provide, the color of smoke, the direction, your location, if there's any landmarks, that's going to help these first responders get there quicker and put things out for us.
And again, if you're out camping, the one thing you want to do is make sure your campfire is dead out. Go through that process again.
Absolutely, and it's beyond campfires, but it's also for your barbecues this weekend. But you drowned it, you stir it, and you repeat.
And the reason why you stir is because sometimes when you pour water on top of it, there are those hidden coals that are still burning underneath. That's why you want to stir, right?
Every time.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks. Great updates for us.
Good deal.
Really appreciate it. If you'd like to find out more information about updates, tips from Jeffco Open Space, hop online. Go to jeffco.us/parks. You can also follow the Rangers on JCOS Ranger One. Now, be safe and plan your next outdoor adventure with the help of Jefferson County Open Space.